Hi, everybody. I hope you're having a great Thursday afternoon. We're having fun here showing you stunning gemstones. That first hour flew by. I can't even believe that we're already halfway through. This is such an exciting show because you're seeing a beautiful assortment of jewelry at the best values ever, ever, ever. So we're gonna dive in here. I have so much over here sparkling at me, so I wanna get to every single thing on the list. Starting off, you heard us talking last hour. You ready for this? Every now and again, things like this happen, and needless to say, this is one of those, you're at the right place at the right time if you've ever wanted to own zircon. You heard me talking last hour about the rarity, the unique beauty of zircon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is unequivocally the lowest price you'll probably ever find for natural, beautiful blue zircon or champagne zircon. Champagne, the color of a champagne diamond. Champagne or blue. Absolutely gorgeous. This is a big customer pick on hsn.com. Go read the reviews. So this color right here, it's like the color of a chocolate diamond or a champagne diamond. We call it mocha zircon, but think chocolate diamonds, champagne diamonds from the Argyle mine of Australia. That's the color that's been captured in that beautiful choice, that one choice. The other one, I'm gonna find out what's left in each of these. This should be gone in a heartbeat. Girls, you don't buy rings like this for $79.90. We don't sell rings like this for $79.90. Not the rare, beautiful, natural zircon. That's why we're excited today. And for anybody, if you've not ever owned zircon, if you're looking to add it to your wardrobe, if you already love zircon, maybe you don't have that champagne, that chocolate color yet, go with the mocha. Or if you don't have a blue yet, December babies, I don't know that you'll ever get to see that again. I don't ever expect to get to show you that again. I don't expect to get to show it to you now. But for that low price of $80, $15.98 on your credit card, this is a beautiful ring. I love all the ornate detail. It is shockingly great. And it's exciting to get to offer you such a beautiful piece of jewelry at such an affordable price. If you have any credit card, PayPal, however you like to shop, you can do one payment right now of $15.98 with the tax and shipping, and this will be in your hands in a few days. Even if you tuck it away for a gift, I know that we will definitely work to bring in more zircon. It's a fascinating gemstone. You're just talking last hour, it's over 4 billion years old. It's the oldest substance on Earth. It dates back to the beginning of the Earth. So we have something here that is so rare and so unusual and so unlike anything else you would ever find. There's that blue color all by itself, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous piece of jewelry here. I love all this fine detail. It's lacy. It has, if you like antique jewelry or vintage jewelry, this definitely has a vintage feel to it. I think if you choose this, you're going to absolutely love it. And the champagne, I cannot get over it. We call this mocha, but think like cognac diamonds, chocolate diamonds, champagne diamonds. That's the wheelhouse for this beautiful color of zircon. And again, highly, highly rare and unusual to find these colors in these rare exotic gems. So whether you go with that beautiful mocha or the gorgeous blue, you can see for yourself, both stunning in their own right. And if you have a minute to go read the reviews on hsn.com, I think you will see that the women who already own this ring, and we've never priced it this low, it is unequivocally the lowest price we've ever seen for any zircon, frankly, let alone this gorgeous ring that we originally sold for $180 or $169.90 rather, and it appraised at over $320. So this is fun. It's a $320 value. We're doing it for under $80. We're losing sizes. It sounds to me like the mocha is most limited, but they are both here if you'd like us to send you this pretty ring. If you have a daughter whose birthday is in December and she doesn't have her true December birthstone yet, zircon, even if you tuck it away, because I can promise you, there is zero chance probably that we would see another zircon ring like this for $79. It's a stone that is, again, when you think about every crown jewel collection in the history of time, zircon is featured. It's talked about in the Bible. I mean, it is the oldest mineral, oldest substance on Earth, used in every crown jewel collection. Every major high-end jeweler uses zircon as part of their collections. Zircon can be viewed in museums all over the world. It is a truly remarkable, beautiful gemstone. A lot of people, they always say that one of the reasons that zircon sort of got a bad rap, because it's a spectacular stone, is because people confuse it with cubic zirconia. People think that zircon means lab grown. Frankly, they grow cubic zirconia to imitate a zircon. I mean, that's the whole point, that cubic zirconia is a lab-grown imitation. This is a natural-born beauty that dates back 4 billion years. So although zircon, that's what I guess what I'm trying to describe for you is people get confused and think that zircon means cubic zirconia, and it does not at all. That is a rare, beautiful, precious mineral. And if you are lucky enough to get it, champagne, which we're calling mocha, or that beautiful, dreamy blue, either one, you will be delighted. I just know it if you're ordering this. Please don't hang up. This is 438-543. We'll keep you posted on that one. I have a few left, not many. Very limited. I think the champagne is the one that was going to be the first